What's good, YouTube, man? Hey, it's your boy Strive coming at you back with another video, man. Hey, if you're looking for your second or third build, you're not sure what new build to make, look no further. You've come to the right place. I'm about to show you the best build at every position in the game. So if you're not sure what position to make your new build at, you come to the right place, man. And hey, look, you've definitely come to the right place because basically every position in the game I got to build for, right? I mean, I got a couple different small guards because that's the position I play. I play point guard normally, so I got a couple different builds for those. I got a power forward. I got a 6'8". I have a lockdown. I have a 6'6" build. So hey, like, not a better person to go to if you need a build, man. Basically, the only build I don't have is a center, but I will be making a center. Stay tuned for that. I will be making my own center build, which I will show you in this video here. So yeah, I'm gonna walk you through how to make every build. I'm gonna walk you through all that good stuff. So let's get straight into it. Find an open slot here. I'd be in this builder like crazy. So obviously, if you have rebirth, go ahead and do that. And a jersey obviously don't matter, whatever. So the thing with point guards is 6'4s, for whatever reason, they get contested less. Why? I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to give you the info, you know what I'm saying? So 6'4 is the height you want to go for point guards. Not that 6'2s and 6'3s, you are trolling, by the way, if you go under 6'2, so don't go under 6'2. But 6'4s, for whatever reason, are just better. But 6'2s and 6'3s are not completely out of the game. So if you do have a 6'2 or 6'3, like, don't be alarmed. Like, if you do have a 6'2 or 6'3, like I said, don't be alarmed. They're still good builds. So basically, I'm going to show you every minimum attribute I think you need as these positions progress. I'm just going to show you a template of what I think you need, and don't go lower than that in the stats. So obviously, point guard. For point guards, I don't think you should go lower than 94.3. You want this gold agent 3s here. It helps you out a lot. If you do have a point guard with 92.3, it's not the end of the world. It's just you're going to shoot off the dribble a whole lot better with the gold agent 3s. So I would recommend the gold agent 3s there. Now for the pass sec, I would go no lower. You are a point guard, and I know low pass accuracy builds have come out and they are still good, but as a point guard, I don't think you should go lower than 77. You want that bronze needle threader, in my opinion. So I think you should invest in that. Obviously, as a point guard, you want the 95 ball handle. You want all the SIGs in the game, and then you want the 91 speed with ball for the Hoff speed booster. Now here's where we get a little bit weird. 92 speed for the Hoff speed booster. We're not completely negating Excel, because I think you need at least an 83 Excel for this gold blow-by badge. Yes, Excel does not matter to an extent, but with certain dribble moves, you will notice your player slower. So I think 83 is that sweet spot for the gold blow-by. I think you should go no lower than that on a small guard. If you're a taller guard, you can get away with lower than that, but small guard, you definitely need at least 83. We'll bump the free throw up to 71 now. We'll come back to that. I want to be able to dunk the ball a little bit, obviously, and we want the standing dunks, right? And then we want a little bit of interior to be able to guard those back doors. And then basically you can just throw whatever else in the build you think you want, maybe some more midi, whatever you want. But this is basically the raw build here. With you got a little bit extra points to work with. Throw whatever else you'd want on a build like this. But these are the minimum attributes I think you'd need on a PG for a 6'4 PG. I would go no lower than whatever you got here. Maybe you could lower the dunk a little bit, but all in all, this is what I think your small guard PGs should look like. Now we are on to shooting guards. Now 6'6 is the sweet spot for shooting guards in this game. If you want to go 6'3 or 6'4 and still get like high perimeter and high steal, you could, but 6'6s are just so much better. Go ahead and clear these attributes. 6'6s are just so much better. Like, they get contested less, they shoot over people more, and like they still get really good SIGs. It's just 6'6 is the sweet spot for the shooting guard position. And even playing park with it, this is a great twos build that I'm about to show you here. So I'll show you how to make this one. Oh, I messed up on the weight. Go ahead and drop that back down. Okay. 93 3 ball for this Hall of Fame open looks. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you get Hall of Fame open looks, and this patch pops up on literally every open shot you take. So you definitely want this 93 3 ball for the Hall of Fame open looks. Ball handle, obviously, we want this 92. We want all the SIGs possible. 83 for the gold speed booster. Show you how we get that here. 86 speed, obviously, for the gold speed booster. And then we're going to go 77 Excel, and we'll see why later. We're going to get this fast feet on gold. We'll throw that up later. Oh, did not mean to do all that. Throw that back down. Max this out because we're going to get Hall of Fame 94 feet, which I will show you here. 91 steel for gold glove, gold right stick ripper, all that good stuff. 94 perimeter D on a 6.6. It goes insane. We want to bump this strength up to 55 so we get that gold clamps. And as you can see here, all the defensive badges we get as a 6'6" 2 guard, because you would guard hash and rec in pro-am type scenario. Bump this free throw up so we get that bronze free points. 36 on the driving and 73 on the standing. Now you might think this is a little low for a 6'6", but this is all you need to dunk the ball under the rim. All you need to do is just run straight to the rim and hold action. You'll get a standing dunk every time with this. 36 is the sweet spot to actually get standing dunk animations. But this is basically the raw build here. You have a little bit of extra attributes to throw around with. Maybe you want more free throw, want more midi or something. But that is basically the it 2 guard build that you'd want. It should look something like this. I would go no lower than what you see here. Maybe you can bump the perimeter down a little bit. You only want 92, you only want 91 or something, but that Hoff Challenger definitely goes crazy. So this is my version of the build. As I said, you got a little bit of extra attributes to play around with. Do whatever you feel pleases you. Now we are moving on to the lockdowns. The lockdowns, the best builds in the game with how plucks are at the moment. Go ahead and clear that. I went 6'7", 233 on the weight and the max wingspan. Obviously, we'll see why we went up on the weight a little bit here in a second. Obviously, want to max that 3 ball. Want to be able to shoot lights on the corner. Don't want to throw absolute lollipops across the court. We'll go 70 pass act here. Perimeter D, go 94 for that Hoff Challenger. Steel, go 96 for that Hoff right stick ripper. Max out the block, want that silver anchor, bump this up so we get that anchor. Max out the speed, we want to be quick. 77 Excel for that gold fast feet. Max out the strength. We get we get gold immovable enforcer on the lockdown. This badge is almost better than clamps. The bump animations you get with this badge and the 90 strength is just incredible. So I would invest in that. Obviously 99 stam for the Hall of Fame 94 feet and workhorse. We want the 80 vert for the gold chase down. I like to throw a little bit of rebound on my locks, but I would understand if you didn't. But we'll throw 60 O board on this. Yeah, we'll throw 60 O board on this just so we get the bronze rebound chaser. I think rebound on the lockdown is crucial. Not necessarily for a 5v5 setting because you got a 7-footer on your team for that, but in a 3 setting, crashing out of the corner for boards, getting boards over guards I think is very crucial. Obviously, we want the bronze free points. Got to be able to hit at the line. Oh, went a little bit too high there. We want the 73 standing for the good standing dunk animations and bronze rise up, bronze fast switch, all that good stuff. 75 driving dunk for all the good driving dunk animations, and this is basically your base build lockdown. Whatever, if you want to invest in more perimeter, you can. You got a little bit of extra attributes to play around with here. Whatever you want to do with the rest is kind of up to you. A lot of leeway. You could up your midi. Yeah, you could do this here. Go 84 midi. You get better jump shots, all that good stuff. You get gold catch and shoot, silver dead eye out of the corner, which is crucial. So you could do that with your lockdown as well. But this is basically the base model lockdown that I would go, and you can play around with it elsewhere. But these are the minimum attributes I think you need on a lockdown. Alright, now to the power forwards, or the big man 3v3 builds. 6'8", 252, and this is the heaviest you can be and still get 80 speed. Not that that matters, I just think that 80 speed is nice to have on a big man or a power forward build. Obviously max wingspan, go ahead and clear this out. Max out the 3 ball, obviously you want to be able to shoot as good as you can. 75 pass for that silver break starter. It's really all you need on a power forward. Rebound, 93, obviously for the Hoff box out beast and gold rebound chaser. Go 85 on the O board. Obviously max the speed. 90 strength for the gold brick wall and the immovable. 80 on the vert. 95 on the stamina because we're going to get gold workhorse. You'll see that in a second. Obviously you want the 92 block for the gold anchor. Yep. And we'll go 82 on the interior for the silver post lock and that workhorse. Go 85 perimeter for the silver clamps. And then we're going to max out our steel. We get Hoff interceptor and Hoff right stick ripper on a back end build, power forward build, and a big man 3v3 build. I think it's kind of insane. That's a very good stat to have here. Obviously, you don't even need 96 for the Hoff right stick rippers. It's nice to have if you ever switch onto the ball. But the Hoff interceptor goes absolutely crazy on a big man. Play every freaking lane on the court. It's honestly crazy. Honestly, 73 standing dunk for the good animations and the bronze rise up and fast twitch. Then the 75 driving dunk for good animations. And then just throw the rest on free throw. Free throw is a little low, but if you want to tweak elsewhere, maybe lower your driving dunk a little bit to get more free throw, then that would be fine as well. But again, this is your base big man build for the threes or power forward build for Pro-Am and Rec Center. Obviously, if you're playing threes, you really don't need your steal this side. This is just really nice for a 5v5 setting, just to be in every lane. Off interceptor is really nice to have, but this is basically what your big man build for the threes should look like if you wanted to be a popper. And then this is pretty similar to what I think your build should look like if you are playing 5v5. Alright, now to the centers. We're going to go 7 foot, max wingspan, and 246 on the weight. The reason why is this is the lightest you can be and still have that 90 strength for that gold brick wall. Go ahead and clear this out. Alright, we're going to go 92 standing dunk for that gold rise up and gold fast twitch. I'm going to go 70 driving dunk because if you didn't know, this is what you need to have the big man contact lobs. Not that you're ever going to do those a lot, but it's just nice to know that you have them. And then 77 on the close shot for that silver masher. And then we're going to go 75 on the post control for that bronze unpluckable and silver drop stepper. You know, those nice silver badges you get in the post. Those are always nice to have. And then obviously as a big man, got to be able to shoot free throws. Crank that up a little bit. And we're going to go 86 pass sack. Want that gold break starter, you're going to be throwing really deep passes. That's nice to have. So you want to be able to have that. 82 interior. Obviously for that silver post move lockdown. We're going to go 59 perimeter. Obviously you want that bronze off ball pass because you might get backdoor in the corner. You are playing a corner most of the time. You're playing a 5v5 setting. 60, obviously the 60 steal. You want to be able to get an interceptor on something to be able to play a lane. 92 on the block. Obviously you want that gold anchor. And then O board. I prioritize O board on my centers because obviously you got to fight for O boards more. You got to fight for position on O boards more. So I like the higher O board than D board because D boards a lot of the time are mainly free. They're mainly free boards. So I prioritize the O board over the D board. You want the 60 speed. That's the minimum I would go on a center. You're already super slow, so I wouldn't go any lower than that. 75 verts. And we're going to max out the stamina. And then, I guess, play around with whatever else attributes you have. But yeah, this is basically the base model inside center that I think you would want. It would be very easy to tweak this into a popper. Take down the post control, take down the close shot a little bit. And it's actually pretty easy to max out your 3 ball on a 7-footer. I would take down the post control, take down the close shot, maybe the driving dunk a little bit, and boom, you have a maxed out 3-pointer and you're a popper now. So tweak this however you'd like it if you wanted to be able to pop. Now, for the guys that made it to the end of the video, and maybe you're in that in-between, you want to be a guard, you want to play defense, but you really don't want to dribble like that, and you want to be that pure sharp type build that I didn't show earlier, this is your build here. I cooked this up for one of my IRLs, and he loves it. He plays my hash whenever we play rec, and he is absolutely chicken on this build. Obviously, you are a pure sharp, so you want that 99 3 ball. Gave it a 99 free throw. You are the main free throw shooter, so whenever there's a technical foul, defensive 3 seconds, whatever it may be, you will shoot the free throws and you will not miss one. We're gonna go 86 on the mid-range, and you'll see why later. I'll tell you, this build gets really glitchy. 70 pass sec, you don't want to lollipop passes across the court, even if you are just shooting the ball every time you touch it. And just because you're a sharp does not mean you can't play D, right? So you have the 94 perimeter D, you got the Hoff Challenger, and you got the 91 steal. You get the gold glove, so you can hold your own on defense. You can guard hash. He does guard hash on this build. My IRL that does have this build. You get 92 speed, 84 excel for that gold slippery off ball. Whenever we want to set up an off ball screen and he's tapping RT or R2 to run around the screen and get open off ball, whatever it may be. 55 strength for the gold clamps. Max out the stamina. Hall of Fame 94 feet, Hall of Fame workhorse. This is a sharp. This is a 99 3-ball sharp build. Look at all the defense you get. 65 standing dunk. You can dunk on this build. 45 driving, so you do get the rim grazers, you get a couple packages, you get the standing dunk packages, and so you can like backdoor cut on this build. Max out the block, max out the interior, max out both rebounding. And when I was looking at this build, I was like, okay, this build is solid for a sharp, whatever. But how can we make this build like a little bit better? I was kind of looking at the ball handle, and it's kind of like, as a guy who sits on the hash, man, 37 ball handle is kind of scary. Look at this. 85 post control on a pure sharp. For 2 reasons. You get silver unpluckable, which is super nice to have on the hash, saying you have no ball handle and you still have silver unpluckable. And then look at this. Gold post fade phenom for absolutely no reason on a pure sharp. It is just insane. Absolutely no reason that you have that. It's just, but you have it. So that was nice to have. You just throw the rest on Excel, and this is his exact build that he has here. And it is a great hash build if you just want to shoot, play defense, don't really want to dribble that much. If you play with a really good point guard that doesn't really need you to dribble too much, this is a great option for you. Just sit deep hash and just shoot the ball all game. Great build for you. Man, this is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe, all that stuff. And let me know what else you want to see from me in the next video later down the road. I mean, it's been your boy Strive. Peace.
Got my niggas raising. I raise hell in this Hellcat. Little nigga, we ain't raising. I keep a Lindsay Trez on.